So back when I was just an average kid, I followed a very simple morning routine, which literally consisted of me waking up, walking up to my desk, turning on the computer, and going for hours upon hours on end, grinding video games. I used to grind them. I would play for several hours, and back then I was the definition of a lazy, unproductive human being. Like, my parents used to hate it so much, right? I wouldn't do anything but play the damn video games. I was addicted. I was so freaking addicted, right? And I used to be like this all the way till I was like 13 or 14, right? Because that's when I discovered basketball, and this is the sport that made a huge difference to my life. I'm talking about a complete fucking 180, right? I became 20 times more productive because I became dedicated to the sport. I've became so freaking dedicated, right? After a year of playing it, I wanted to make it to the basketball team so freaking bad, and I wanted to do whatever it takes to get there. Whatever it fucking takes, right? I started to go to the gym. I started to take care of my diet. I started to do all of these different minute self-improvement things that completely propelled me towards success. And before you even know it, I managed to make it to the team. And the point that I'm trying to make is, if you're under 18, if you're still a teenager, right? Please, brother, don't waste your time away. Don't waste your time away on these like bullshit activities. Let's just get straight to it with this video. All I want you to do is, by the time you're gonna be 18, right? I'm praying for you that you don't look back at your fucking teenage years and you think to yourself, God damn, did I waste so much time? That's such a huge, that's such a big fear for me. I fear looking back at my old days and thinking to myself, oh yeah, I wasted so much time. Because time, my friend, time is the one thing that's always running out. Time is the one thing that you never have a supply of. You can't buy time. If you lose it, it's gone. It's gone like this, with a snap. You can't do anything about it. And the beauty about being a teenager, right, is you have so much fucking free time you don't even realize it. Sure, you're busy with school, you're busy with all of these things, but you know that if you were to actually stop doing some of the activities you do, you would have a shit ton of time. I'm talking about the bullshit activities you do, like fucking play video games or waste time, I don't fucking know, slacking on your chores. You know that if you were to stop doing these things, you would have so much more free time you could actually spend productively. And productive doesn't mean sitting in front of the desk for fucking 10 hours on end, you know, working on some bullshit side hustle. It doesn't mean you have to fucking train 7 times a week. No. All being productive means is propelling yourself towards a goal you have. If you don't have a goal, by the way, then that's a completely different thing. But generally speaking, all I want you to do is set yourself a goal and work your way up to get there. Work your way up to get there, right? See, in my Discord server, we have this one fellow, right? He's currently trying to do whatever it fucking takes to be as good of a man as he can by the time he starts high school, right? He's a 13-year-old G, right? And essentially, he's trying to do whatever it fucking takes. Whatever. He's training 5 times a week. He does like fucking Thai boxing twice a week. He does all of these things at fucking 13. When I speak to this motherfucker, right? And I think to myself where I would be if I started doing that shit at 15, brother, I feel so fucking jealous. Like, genuinely, I feel this like sense of jealousy inside of me when I see motherfuckers like him working at such a young age. And as I said, working doesn't mean you have to do some boring shit. Brother, socializing, speaking to women, you fucking, you riskless creature. All of these things, they're also a huge part of your self-improvement. Because when you only focus on like the hard work stuff, when you become like this Shaolin monk who all he cares about is wake up, work, train, sleep, wake up, work, train, sleep, wake up, work, train, sleep. Like, sure, you're gonna make more progress, but you become like this awkward, like anti-social human being who struggles to speak to people properly. It's like, is it really worth it to detach yourself from all the people like this? I think not. Because you can put in a shit ton amount of work. I completely butchered that sentence. You can put a shit ton of work into the goals you've set for yourself while still socializing and speaking to friends, because that's also a huge part of your self-improvement. Social skills, going outside, touching grass, you fucking idiot. Brother, Stop wasting your time on these bullshit activities like fucking playing video games or wait, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Or fucking vaping and doing all that stupid stuff. Brother, your teenagers are like the best fucking years of your life. They're some of the best years of your fucking life because you have a roof under you have a roof above your head. You have food to eat. You have all of these things for free. You don't have to worry about getting a job yet. You don't have to worry about all of these things. So why not make the most of it? Imagine you have a video game. Imagine you're playing a video game, right? And before you buy the game, there's like this free demo version where you get like, I don't fucking know, 18 hours of playtime. And you get to like max out your stats. So that by the time you actually buy the game, you end up keeping all of the stats you grinded out, right? I don't know if video games actually have like this feature, but generally speaking, this is what your life is. Your first 18 years on this planet are like the demo. It's like the free demo version, but the difference in this demo version is that all of the work you get to make in this demo version, you get to carry over to your full game. That's how shit works. So why not make the most of that fucking demo, right? I hope this analogy actually works for you, right? Essentially, why waste time? It's such a stupid question to ask, but why waste time? Like, sure, of course, you will end up wasting time in like some certain activities that you can't control, but generally speaking, why willingly, consciously choose to do something that you know has no benefit for you instead of actually propelling yourself towards success? It doesn't make sense to me anymore. Like, currently, I'm at a point in time where I generally don't understand why I would want to do such activities. And as I said for the billionth time already, being productive and doing all that stuff doesn't mean you have to be like this Shaolin monk who doesn't talk to people. Of course you should go out with your friends. Of course you should go out and speak to new people. Of course you should go out and speak to girls, but then don't become like this like unsocial human being. As I said for the godzillionth time this video, socializing is a huge part of self-improvement. So combine that with putting in the fucking work and make the most of your teenage years. Live your teenage years like it's a fucking movie. Live it like it's a fucking movie. That mindset fucking changed my life completely. Because now I have fucking 2 weightlifting sessions a week, 2 boxing sessions a week, 2 basketball practice sessions a week, and my life feels like a literal movie. I have so many different activities to do, and I have a friend group of people who genuinely care about me. It's such an amazing feeling, right? My life has never been so good as it is right now. I don't need all that materialistic stuff. As long as I can train and be around my boys, I don't care where I am. I really, really don't. And if you want to talk to me directly and meet my boys, you should totally join our Discord server. And if you like this video, you should totally like click all the buttons that promote the channel. So like, subscribe, It's always the same thing. I always say that I'm just gonna stop promoting my shit, yet I keep promoting it. So maybe I should stop making that joke in general. Like, fuck you, click the subscribe button. I don't care. I'll say it outright so you actually do it. But yeah. I'll see you in the next one.